What's happening, YouTube? This is the Mario here, and welcome to a brand new episode of VGC16 to the top. So this is my first episode back from my hiatus, and if you are watching this and you've been wondering what's been going on my channel lately, so I've decided to come back from my hiatus. I'd particularly like to give a big thank you to a few people I've been speaking to, even during my time away. My studies have been taking up most of my time, but as you'll remember, before I took my hiatus, there were a few rough things going on, a few things that I found quite offensive and unacceptable. But I do thank people who have taken the time to talk to me regarding those issues. Particularly quite a few people within the local Sydney Pokemon community. So thank you very much for taking that time. And I suppose the other thing we can talk about before we start as well today is Pokken came out in Australia today, at least. Probably came out obviously beforehand elsewhere. But I must say I like playing it so far. I think a few things are broken. Mewtwo's Death Ball attack comes to mind. It's probably not called Death Ball, but it looks so much like the Death Ball from Dragon Ball Z from Frieza's attacks that it's what I'm just going to call it for the sake of trying to describe what I'm talking about. Mainly be maining Blaziken and Garchomp. But the reason I also talk about Pokken Tournament is in the next few weeks I'm going to be sourcing a capture card to bring you guys some Pokken content as well. So look out for that, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that as well. So back to today's video, VGC16 to the top. Today's team consists of Xerneas, Kyogre, Clefable, Salamence, Talonflame, and Thundurus. So without further ado, let's find ourselves an opponent. Currently my rating stands at 1552, 7 battles, 5 wins, 2 losses. So this isn't the greatest team, I would say. It's certainly is very reliant on luck, I feel. And it's certainly not a team I think I'd try and win play at an event with, I suppose you could say. I did swap out some pokes because this is mainly the team I used to come third at Newcastle Regionals, at least for the same Pokemon. Okay, so our opponent Cobra has Ferrothorn, Kangaskhan, Palkia, Celia, Groudon, and Crobat. Interesting to see Palkia. I think at this stage, definitely bring Talonflame. Definitely bring Thundurus. Oh, actually, Actually, no, Talonflame. Thundurus. No, it's not the best. Okay, Talonflame and Salamence are probably the best leads here, I feel. I can have Kyogre in the back to switch in because it's going to become a requirement for the fact that weather is up. But what I could do is bring the Fable Xerneas, which might actually help out a lot. You know what? Actually, let's bring Fable Xerneas. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's bring Fable Xerneas. Yeah, because I'm going to get around Ferrothorn somehow. And he would more than likely bring Ferrothorn, I imagine. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. One cool thing about this Clefable is it has After You. And it's actually very experimental as well. I've only know fairly little about the After You mechanic exactly. I have seen someone use After You to get around, the priority brackets and attack immediately afterwards, but I think I may have to do some reading up on the exact mechanic of how it works. Well, I did, but I've tried it a few times in practice, and if someone in the comment section can correct me on the After You mechanics, I'd more than appreciate that. But for all means, best of one, we can try it out, I suppose. Okay, so he's led Groudon and Cresselia. What is the likelihood of him going straight for... Yeah, this looks a lot like a Trick Room Cresselia. Okay, We're gonna Brave Bird. Yeah, let's double up. Double Edge. Or, even better, we can Flare Blitz. Yes, let's Flare Blitz. We've got the sun up, so we may as well make the use of that boost. And we'll Double Edge Cresselia as well. Now, Cresselia, I don't see Cresselia having Protect. Most don't, my experience, but I could be completely wrong. Could be holding a Citrus, could be holding a Mental Herb. But we get Cresselia down to just below half. And we do get the Double Edge off as well. Thankfully, we get rid of Cresselia. So that's a big problem taken care of already. Down goes for Rock Slide, okay. Definitely will knock out Talonflame. But Salamence will stick around thanks to the Intimidate. I'll take that happily. The next poke I think I want to bring in is... Yeah, let's definitely bring in Xerneas. And yeah, he bought Ferrothorn. Okay, so the best play I can make here is go for Hyper Voice. I'm definitely going to protect the Xerneas. Unless I want a Moonblast, but yeah, I think it's out of the question. Protect here with Xerneas and Hyper Voice. I could have Hyper Voice earlier, which would have given me additional damage on Groudon, which would have been nice, but at the same time, yeah, if he... I know another Rock Slide won't take me out. Chances are he would have gone for the Gyro Ball on Xerneas. Okay. Yep, okay, excellent. So this now becomes a lot safer to deal with the Ferrothorn. I am going to Moonblast here. And I will probably even Double Edge as well. Yeah, let's Double Edge to pretty much guarantee that we can take out Ferrothorn, shall we? We certainly will do more damage and take it out, I feel. Yeah, let's Double Edge Ferrothorn. Yeah, his Groudon protects. Okay, so that was a good call to make. We will take Iron Barbs and we will faint, but I'd rather have Ferrothorn knocked out any day. So that Groudon is permanently stuck at -1, which is nice. And we get to take out Ferrothorn, excellent. Okay. So now we're going to bring in for Fable. It's going to be interesting to see what he bought in the back. Palkia, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to Geomancy here. Xerneas, and follow me with the Fable. Unless, I don't think Palkia has Trick Room or anything like that. Even so, the Groudon is at -1, so, and I can just use Follow Me as well. Yeah, so I'm guessing he probably would have gone for Fire Punch, because there's not much else. What would Rock Slide do for him that would be beneficial? Especially seeing as there was no way he was going to stop Xerneas from setting up either. Okay, prep because of Perceptive Blades. Fine, I'm hoping no crit. Okay, so what I will do is definitely go for the Dazzling Gleam here. And I'm going to, yeah, follow me again. So, yeah, takes care of Palkia after the Geomancy, thankfully. And yeah, pretty much here we should have the game. No crits. No crits. Yeah, so we have that. And yeah, this Clefable is holding the Citrus Berry. So yeah, so this is pretty much game at this stage. I'm hoping what I saw of after you mechanics and my understanding of them are correct, because I would like to use that at least once. I think I saw it in one of Hibiki VGC's videos where his opponent used after you to get around a speed tie. But I'm pretty confident I understand it correctly. If not, one of you will always be able to correct me in the comment section. But after you is a means of getting around Tailwind and Trick Room speed advantages, as my understanding. Battle box. Yep. Okay, so that takes our rating to 1568. So now it's just a matter of yeah. Just finding another opponent. Okay, so we get a 1485 rated player. Team consists of low ranked player, but team consists of Sylveon, Heatran, Rotom, Freeze. Wow, Kangaskhan, Kyogre, and Yveltal. Wow. I'm actually puzzled as to why he would bring Heatran on a Kyogre team. Yeah, interesting nonetheless. Don't know what is Sylveon. Just for the fact that it would probably do a ridiculous amount of damage with the Fairy Aura boost, I wouldn't mind seeing someone bring Sylveon and Xerneas. But yeah, it's probably not a very good team composition, but either way, yeah, we'll bring Talonflame. Kyogre, yeah, I suppose Kyogre masks the fire weakness for Rotom Wash. Rotom Freeze, and okay. Yeah, we're gonna bring Thundurus as well, I think. Thundurus, Salamence, and do I want to bring Xerneas or Kyogre? Let's bring Xerneas, I feel. Yeah, I don't think he would have bought Heatran. Thinking about it now, Heatran does present some issues, but if you bring Kyogre, I don't think you'd surely you would not bring Heatran. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Tailwind here, and we want to Thunder. Do one or two things actually. Tailwind, and I think I'm going to Thunder the Xerneas purely because Thunder would be too obvious on Kyogre. Yeah, okay, so let's Thunder Let's thunder the Voltor. Going for Ice Beam, okay. Not bad. I thought he would have gone for his spread move, but either way. Okay, so what I will do now is bring in Xerneas. Or do I want to bring in yeah, let's bring in Salamence. Let's bring in Kangaskhan. Okay. Brings in Sylveon, okay. What I'm going to do here is Bravebird Kyogre, because I think Talonflame will go down, and I'm going to have to I think I'll protect here with Salamence and not Mega Evolve. Yeah, let's do that. Especially if he's got Kangaskhan in the back and I need to pull off some strain switching for whatever reason. I don't have to Mega because I'm not facing any form of strange threat at the moment. So he probably will lock out Talonflame. Yeah, so he did go for the Origin Pulse, which is fine. What I will do is I'm going to go for the Double Edge, definitely. And I'm going to Geomancy. No reason for me not to. I'm pretty confident we can take out Sylveon with Double Edge. So let's Geomancy and Mega Evolve Double Edge the Sylveon. And of course, Sylveon can protect here, and that would derail me altogether. Okay, so he doesn't protect. And that, yeah, we clearly take out Sylveon, which is nice. Okay. Now he's brought Kangaskhan in the back. I'm pretty certain I can deal with Kangaskhan. He goes to Origin Pulse. Ooh, Salamence avoids. That's crucial. That will be crucial. It still did a fairly decent chunk despite being at +2 special defense. Wow. Okay, so definitely his Pokemon is his last Pokemon is definitely, yeah. So here we're just going to double protect. We have the speed advantage over Kangaskhan, and yeah, certainly not saying no to that. Oh, well, we have the speed advantage in two ways. One, I'm set up, obviously Salamon's base speed is faster, and we just had to scout for a fake out, essentially. I don't think either Pokemon would be knocked out by Sucker Punch, even Salamence. So, yeah. So pretty much we should have this. Hyper Voice and Dazzling Gleam should knock out both Pokemon, I'm guessing. There's a power-up punch, okay. Okay, interesting. Now I'm just going to Dazzling Gleam and Hyper Voice. Yeah, so he just forfeits, yeah, because there's not much he could have done in that position. Excellent. Oh, so it's been very good upload back from a hiatus. So thank you again for watching. Obviously, I'm going to try and bring content. I think I'm going to aim to have at least a minimum of 2 uploads a week, maybe more if time allows. It's just all based around my study schedule. For those of you who don't know, I actually study a diploma of IT. It's a very demanding course. For those of you who are into networking, computer technology, the basis of the course is based around the Cisco or CCNA. So yeah, and a few Microsoft certifications as well. But yeah, so yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is I will try to strive to bring some regular content, at least 2 a week, and more if possible. And it's not as if I don't think about my YouTube channel. While I was away, I certainly did think about about quite a bit. Is there a few things I need to address? Maybe, but I'll cross that road when I come to it. And yeah, so yeah, thank you again for watching, guys. I thank you for your continued support, and I'll see you in the next upload. Take care.